in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy everybody. Welcome once again to HT's EDC, coming at you this Saturday morning. Hope everybody's weekend is off to an awesome start. Me and Miss T went out to dinner last night and had us a nice meal. Got me a little piece of cow last night and a tater, and oh yeah, life was good. And then we just came back home and do what old folks do and sat around and watched some of our favorite show. Well, let me temper that. Miss T, let me even back that up. My daughter, when they came to visit, has got my wife enthralled in Survivor. Right. That's only been out about 452 years now. And they're on, like, what are they on now? Season 400. But anyway, my wife got enthralled with Survivor. So thus now we are going back and watching all 400 seasons, because that's what you do, fellas. Happy wife, happy life equals more knife. So anyway, we went out to a nice dinner and came home and got on our Survivor marathon that I'm on probably for the next 6 months. But anyway, it's always a good time just hanging with mama and spending quality time. Anyway, we are going to get right off into our What You Totin' for today. Holy Land Pocket Cross, like the American Express, never leave home without it. And today I am actually doing a two-tote day. We are going with this guy right here, the old Tinker, and good old Victorinox, not to be confused with HT Red. I can't step on those toes, but just a beautiful color there. Has the Phillips screwdriver, which is always a must. But anyway, this is one of my little favorites from Victorinox. We got a little lanyard / pocket clip on this guy for easy pocket dropping and deployment. But that is, these two are in my left pocket. And for my main carry today, for Saturday Stagger Day, we are going with this guy. Oh yeah, we got some just good, show enough. Look at that groove. Check that groove out, folks. Hope that's coming through on camera, how deep that is right there. This is just a beautiful piece of gnarly, kind of popcorny stag here. This is the Viper Italy. Sow belly, sorry. There you go. With courtesy of course, all kind of fingerprints, because we use our knives around here. Check that beautiful piece of cutlery out right there. Oh yeah, it is a modern traditional. We do have screwed Torx bit construction there, and we have some titanium, but we have some beautiful slabs of good old stag. And we check out this nice, beautiful clip point blade here. Oh yeah, she is a beauty. And of course, we have an HT custom stag bead, courtesy of yours truly, as a little garnishing on the end there. But check out these half stops too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's got all the goodies. So anyway, that is what we're toting today. And Yukon approved. He definitely gives 2 thumbs up. So, all right. If you've seen my thumbnail with the big, huge question mark on it, today is part 2 of my restoration of, we're just going to call it the local rust bucket that I found here in town. And I got to give a shout out to Michael over here at Maxfield's Mercantile here in El Dorado. If you guys are ever in El Dorado here in Arkansas, passing through, Maxfield's Mercantile is a must stop. Michael has some cool antiques in there. I mean, just obviously I found this knife, but they have seen somebody in there the other day while I was in there that was killing me. They were in there getting some old Keith Whitley records. Oh yeah, he's got records. He's got, everything. Antiques. Very cool store. And on occasion, he has pocket knives. And we actually picked up a couple for Michael. But anyway, just wanted to shout him out. Maxfield's Mercantile, El Dorado, Arkansas. You locals, anybody here, my Arkanstone family, get down this part of the woods, stop in. And any of the rest of you that are visiting, you come to visit Arkansas, he would be, and you love antiques, he would be your huckleberry. So just a shout out for Michael over with Maxfield's. So that being said, what was I able to do with the old rust bucket, as we're going to call it affectionately? I think right here, before we get into it, now I do request that you go back, because these pictures are not going to do it justice. Go back and watch my part 1 video. It's just a few videos back on this knife, and it will tell more of the story of what this knife looked like upon me picking it up from Brother Michael. And we'll let the knife tell the story. You guys can tell me down in the comments what you think about it. If you think it's something you'd carry yourself now, or be kind, as Brother Terry says, y'all be sweet. If you're not very impressed, that's okay too. But we're going to show you. We're going to drop those pictures in right now, and hopefully you guys go back and watch that part 1. Okay, here we go. This is a M.Klein and Sons. Check this out. This is a M.Klein and Sons Tools electrician's knife. And what is really cool about it is a 3-blader. I have several, 4 or 5 electrician's knives that are 2-bladers, the old TL29s. And I am getting this thing open for y'all. Bear with me. Trying not to cut myself in doing so. But what do y'all think? Oh yeah. Again, for reference, you're going to need to see my first video of what this looked like when it came to me. But check out those brass liners. Clevis was really in rough shape. Wipe off these bolsters. These bolsters were completely frosted over. And we still have some little scratches on there. But if you can see by me moving it, you almost have a little bit of reflection in those now. there is the brass tab for the screwdriver and wire stripper there. What do you guys think? I think she came a really long way. If I get up here close, yes, it still has some peppering. We did do a little sanding on this, but to get that out, there was some deep pits on this thing. I mean, this was a show enough bucket of rust when I first got it. And again, there is the whole thing too of letting an old knife, you know, tell its story. So we really would have had to got aggressive. If you wanted to get all those pits out right there, you would have had to get really aggressive and you'd have lost a lot of material. Same with these blades. Let's just do these one at a time. Kind of see what we got going here. Check out this flathead screwdriver with the wire snipper here. And like I said, this is a lock. So you have to depress this right here. This is a liner lock. And check this out. Check out the snap. Look at this wall, folks. And that is your screwdriver slash wire stripper. And we will get out the main blade, give it a little wipe here, oil on it. And if you could tell here, Brother Dan, this is my best I can do. Some of this is, some of the writing is underneath this bolster, but that says M.Klein and Sons, Chicago. And underneath the bolster here, I mean, I can kind of turn it here. You might can just see the start of it, but it says made in USA. So M.Klein and Sons, Chicago, made in USA on that tang stamp. But this is the main blade. Nice spear point. Again, we do have some peppering on there, but this was completely rusty upon arrival. And we actually have a little gleam there as my light hits it. That do it a little justice there. We got a little shine. Well, I won't go far as shine, but a little luster to it. Definitely no more rust. And let's check out this blade. Check that out. Got a wall back in it. Nice half stop and not gator snap, but she went on home. She sucked back in there. And what is really cool about this knife, to me, my opinion, is I didn't have a 3-blader. And this little guy, check it out on opening. Check out this cool little sheep's foot. Isn't that cool? So, thus, 3-blader. You got two. You got your main spear point as usual. Like I say, a normal 2-bladed electrician's knife is going to have the spear point, and it's going to have the lineman's tool. It's going to have the screwdriver and wire snipper. But this guy also has a little sheep's foot, which I love a sheep's foot for scoring, and your package opening, just anything you need to do a scoring, a draw cut, those are fantastic. But anyway, what do you guys think? Check out the bail, and this bail is still in good shape. Has nice friction to it. We'll get everything open one more time for you. Yeah, and even these covers, we have some nice Delrin covers here. Kind of, if you can see that, check out that, it's like it's got a little bit of marbling. there's actually, it's smooth, but it has a little texture to that. You guys see that? Look at that. I can get fingerprints off of it. We were actually able to get some little luster back in these covers. And it does, like I say, it does have like a kind of unique little pattern in there. I dig it. So, after all that said, this is subjective or not. You guys may think I did a jam up jelly type job on that. Trademarked by Brother Terry. Not stepping on your toes there. But that is subjective. I can tell you this. It looks a lot different than when I purchased this. And I will be honest with you. How much do you have in that rust bucket there, HT? I have $12 in it. So I was able to pick this up for 12 bucks from Maxfield's Mercantile here in town. And I just saw a challenge, and I saw an old knife that just needed some dignity back, and I think it has it. Am reaching out to Brother Dan Edwards on that tang stamp. From what I have read, how old is this HT? From everything I'm reading on that tang stamp, and I've looked it up, I think it is a 1960s model. So this would be about a, I'm a 74, so, maybe a 60-year-old knife, 65, but that is not confirmed. Anybody that could see that tang stamp or heard my voice, M.Klein and Son, Chicago, made in USA. If you know this knife and know that tang stamp and you have some inflammation, drop it down in the comments. Help a brother out. But I would say this is a 55 to 65-year-old pocket knife, so definitely vintage. I guess that means I'm vintage. This thing has snap. This thing has walk and talk now. I would 1,000% carry this knife. Is this going to be something I put on a shelf or be scared to use because feel like it's going to fall apart? Not a chance, not a bit. I would use this in a minute and see if I can not cut myself here. Get this thing closed up. Well, last part of this equation, whether you think this is still a bucket of rust or a gemstone, it is supposed to be a knife, which is supposed to be a tool, correct? Will it cut? Will it do knife things, what a knife is supposed to do, you ask? Enter said receipt paper. Let us find out. Yeah. So these things are a little tedious. But yeah, I 100% think this will go cut. It is very sharp. And receipt paper is kind of as tough as they come for a media to show you. But it is this carbon steel. Obviously, we had said the blade steel. With all this pitting and patina, this is 1,000% good old carbon steel. And she is sharp. And I'm going to tote her, folks. I love it. I think it is I think it's a little gemstone. A cool little relic. And I was tickled at the outcome, and I got me another toter. You will 100% see this on the channel again with a pocket cross and a piece of leather. We'll put this in our pocket, and yeah, this will 1,000% be toted by yours truly. I love it. Thank you, folks. We're right at the 20-minute mark. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like Brother Terry says, be sweet. down in the comments. Tell me what you think about it, and we appreciate you joining us. You guys get out there and enjoy your Saturday, the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow again with another one, if Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. I'm HT, and we are out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC.